God. Oh. Alright, how are you all doing? Sleepless nights for really no reason. Tired. Everyone has been in slow motion today. Everyone has been in slow motion. Today was supposed to be the last day of the summer holidays for the kids too. And today we're in slow-mo for a fair chunk of it. Until Charity came round. My friend Charity came round, hung out for a bit, hung out with the boys and Inky. I should have really gone Inky and Charity to record a bit of the vlog whilst I've been feeling kind of... Because that's when everything started to liven up a bit. Charity, Inky and the boys had like four-player Smash tournament, which sounded super fun. But I've been in a slow-mo kind of state. And then Inky ended up getting really unwell partway through the day. And so she's now off work until Friday. I said to her, there's nothing to worry about. She's not feeling it. She's feeling quite sick. We're all feeling a bit sick, to be honest. I don't know who the carrier is this time. I said there's no point forcing yourself to go into work. They're going to send you home anyway if you start throwing up on the job. So, you know. And then we had a chat with our neighbours about how all the summer holidays are gone and all that kind of stuff. Initially, actually, our neighbours were apologising for how loud they'd been over the last 6 weeks. I was like, come on, man, you've got a house full of kids and it's the summer holiday. It's gonna be hectic. And then we started talking schools and educational care plans and autism and ADHD and diagnosis. How to get a diagnosis and all that kind of stuff, because they're thinking of they're getting one of their little ones checked out, because obviously we've gone through the process for that. I said that this is going to be a long old fight. I just want to apologise to Charity if she actually catches this one, because I might have seemed a bit dismissive about some of the things we were talking about today. We're potentially talking about moving to be able to fall into catchment for better schools for big men, for William, and then all the challenges that would come with that, because big man obviously only has one more year in primary school before he moves up to secondary school, and so far we haven't managed to figure out where the hell we want him to go, whether we want him to go specialist or mainstream or anything like that. And because I'm feeling so bleh, I might have come across as a bit dismissive to the whole subject, but that is going to be a big thing over the next couple weeks, couple months, going into meetings with schools, the local authority, and if it turns out that there's nothing local, potentially travelling upwards of an hour, 2 hours to check schools around. Say the Norwich, Ipswich area, and then, if needs be, planning on moving within the next 12 months. Not something I really want to think about, to be honest, but it was just something that was just thrown in my face this afternoon, because we've been talking to a few people, as I say, about it today. That's been a bit of a... But the kids are super happy at the moment, though, even if they are a bit ooh, because they picked up a little bit when we got an email from the school saying, by the way, they're supposed to be going into school tomorrow, but due to safety concerns, we won't be opening back up until Thursday. So they've got an extra day. There's been a lot of gas works going on in the area, big old holes in the road and stuff like that. And apparently the road just down by the school has been completely dug up. So for safety's sake, they're not going to bother opening up tomorrow, which is a good job. And the kids were like, yes! When they found out they didn't have to go to school tomorrow, and we were like, ah! That's alright though. Oh, so tired.
Oh, by the way, you got that in your room?
Huh?
Whatever that is.
What?
And I'm wearing mum's shoes because I just wanted to come out.
Oh, this thing is here. Kim, are you happy about not going to school tomorrow?
I'm so happy that I could scream Minecraft.
But Mama has told you to not to scream today, right? Actually,
Minecraft!
righto. Buddy, before I go get you on Starlink.
Battle for Atlas.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna grab your telly.
Yeah, you said you were gonna do that.
I know. There's been loads of stuff I've said I was gonna do today, yesterday as well, and I've just been, yeah,
What?
just thick and tired.
What were you gonna do?
I can't remember, darling. That's the problem. I can't remember. I know I've got to do.
I know!
What?
Eat spaghetti.
I would eat spaghetti if we had any.
Can I have a drink?
Well, yeah. What do you like?
Strawberry.
Okay, I'll make you a strawberry and I'll bring in your TV. So, you head in and I'll be there in a minute. Back in a second.
Hi.
Just gonna. Bugger off!
I just went here with a spider.
With a spider in the house.
Look at him.
You'll get cold.
Put the camera on him.
I'm not filming a spider. I've got to bring in your telly.
Yuck.
I'll look at the
He's
spider, then I'll
gigantic.
bring in the telly.
It's gigantic.
Oh,
One
yeah.
there, one there. They're gigantic.
It's a good thing no one in this house. Oh yeah, you just said you don't like spiders, right?
Yeah?
Because that's a good thing that none of us are arachnophobic, isn't it?
I'm scared of spiders.
That's it.
I don't know why, but I am.
Alright, where is it? Where's the other one?
It might be because I'm scared, because I think it's because I used to
Oh, there.
think in the past that there were blood-sucking spiders.
You never know. Get in the house, goddammit!
That's why I'm scared of spiders.
Bloody child.
Just once I even had a bad dream about blood-sucking spiders.
Get in the house.
You have to come with me.
I can't, I've got to get your telly. Right, telly time.
Where's the TV?
In the garage. Telly time. Right. Now you've got your telly back. Just so you know, when you go back to school, you do one thing wrong. One thing. One thing.
And then
Bad day.
Minecraft.
One. I'm going to hit you with the telly.
Minecraft.
I will hit you with the telly.
Minecraft.
I'll pick you up and I'll just go. Wait, no, not pick you up. Pick it up.
No, you'll make me play Minecraft for 1,000 years.
No, I won't, because you like Minecraft.
I don't like it, I have it.
Exactly.
But the thing is, I can't remember the word border command on this phone.
Doesn't matter because you don't need it. You don't need it.
Do you want me to tell you
No,
what it does?
no, you don't need it.
Can I tell you what it
Go on.
does? I only know what one of them does.
Right.
If you put /word border, which I don't know how to spell border, I don't know how to spell word.
What is a world border?
I don't know how to spell word border.
Yeah, I don't care. But what is it?
How big the world is. And then I know. Okay, /word border, which I don't know how to spell. And then space set space. How big you want it to be? You can only get up to a certain number.
0.
No. You could get up to a very, very high number with 1 and any other zeros. And then you can also choose how fast it goes.
Wait, how fast it goes?
Yeah.
Why would it go fast? I don't understand.
Yeah, you can change how speedy it goes, because you might want it to make it Yogi or survival, where you have to wait for the thing to get bigger and bigger so you can get stuff. That's why it's got the speed settings, so that's why. And that's the
more you
only
know.
thing I know about it.
And we need to get you another memory card. And your brother.
128?
Yeah, I'll get you a 128 gig card. You only got 32s now.
What's
We checked
the
earlier.
strongest key card?
What?
What's the strongest one?
What do you mean strongest?
Strongest memory card.
You mean the biggest?
Yeah.
Well, I've got a 400 in mind, but I know you can get bigger than that, but they're really expensive.
What's the biggest?
I don't know what the biggest is, but like I say, if you go
1,000.
if you go over 400, you're starting to talk about as much money as the Nintendo Switch costs to buy, which is a waste of money.
What about 2,000?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be over the Nintendo Switch. You'll be
No, mate. I think the 1000's bigger than more than the Nintendo Switch. Anyway, Starlink. Right. You want Starlink? Really random. It's like, hey, can I play some Starlink? It's like, it's nearly bedtime, dude. But yeah. Starlink. Battle for Atlas. Alright. What's he playing? Gara?
Yeah. Mark of the Wolves.
Cool.
Wolves!
Got him.
Wolves!
Beat him.
Wolves!
Wait, why aren't you playing it on the TV?
Well, I'm just now King. Jim. And Kim.
Hey, Daddy?
King.
It says I can earn points.
Okay. Wait, what?
Nintendo Rewards Program.
Don't lose it.
You do know I'll give the case back to you.
Yeah, but don't lose it.
I won't.
You and your brother lost it
William
last
lost it.
It's not the point.
You should not trust William, trust me.
No, oi. Of the two of you, you've lost loads of games. Loads and loads and loads of games. We buy you games and you lose them.
A couple times I even lost a game and it was still and it wasn't my console.
Huh?
Yeah, sometimes I have games on my console, yeah.
And then you forget.
No, they stay in my console and then the next day they're not there. It's a weird thing.
No, then they'd still be in the console.
Yeah, someone keeps stealing them.
No, you're thicky and you don't put them away properly.
I
That's why.
do!
I remember you said the other day when you went to Nanny's, you're like, hey man, where's my DS? I put it there. It wasn't there. I was at that place at Nanny's house. And Nanny was like, oh, but it's not there for you. And you were like, but that's where I put it. And it wasn't where you put it, was it? Was it? You put it in Uncle Joe's room.
Daddy.
Because reasons. What? 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 What?
Camera.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Minecraft.
No, bye.
Love you.
Okay, love you too. Hold that. Bye. So I've completely lost my train of thought. I have been loyal slave. Grabbed the kids the drinks and things they wanted. Took the dog out. Popped to the shops. Had a romantic meal for two with Inky. I'm very tired. Had a phone call with the ward. Brief. So they'll call me up tomorrow. See how things are getting on. Spoken to YouTube. That's a bit of a joke. Same support guys on YouTube's part that I've spoken to previously. Was it Ken and Kai? One of the two of those names. Because the network is useless. At this point, I think it's now been, what, 10 days, thereabouts? Metrics that they were talking about have just fallen clean off the planet. I looked up the metrics that were apparently required. What is it, like? I said it was something like 4,000 minutes. It's 4,000 hours, which clocks in at something like 240 40,000 minutes or something stupid like that. I've now dropped below that, and it doesn't help that I've lost a large chunk of the metrics that they're after in the last 10 days. But the network have done nothing but repeat what I've already told them. In fact, when I first contacted them, I told them of my issue because I'd already spoken to YouTube, and the network, it's taken them all this time to just go, yep, this is the problem and this is how you fix it. I was like, yeah, I already told you I know that, but I can't access that. And then they've gone silent. And so I contacted, because a few people have messaged me and said, like, dude, like, why? Because I've had it in comments, I've had it in messages, I've had it in tweets. Like, how is it that YouTube have no control over their own platform? Like, how come YouTube themselves can't just press a button and bring everything back? I can think of a few reasons as to why they wouldn't. I can't really think of any reasons why they couldn't, but why they wouldn't, I can maybe think of a few. Like, let's say, for example, let's pretend the network employed me to make videos. I think I said this in another video, but just imagine the network has paid me to make a few videos, just, you know, specific things for them that I've got like a contract from. I haven't. But because, like, so let's say the network claims rights to something, like some of the videos or whatever. Like, that was what we paid him to do, therefore we have ownership of those things. Because YouTube themselves don't directly know the contract that I've had, perhaps they don't want to undo anything that the network could have done on grounds of causing a breach of contract. That could be why. Or just, I don't know, they could do something, screw up, and then I could have a go at them for it. But as I've said to YouTube recently, I was like, look guys, you know, at the rate you guys are kind of dragging your heels, I might as well just give up on it. I can't really make an active complaint against YouTube either, because it's a free service. So if my channel is broken and I can't upload, they don't really have any reason to fix my channel, unless I was like one of those super big YouTubers that would be making them a shite ton of bank. And if my channel goes down, well, they're not making that bank anymore. And even if they were to say, like, well, you pay for YouTube Red, you pay for YouTube Premium or YouTube Music or whatever it is, those paid services are watching videos. That's not the problem with my channel. My problem is publishing videos. So, but YouTube have told me, same guys have told me they've elevated the issue again. I've told them the network isn't being helpful. And I'm just hoping that they can ignore the fact that the network existed. I said, look, come on guys, you own the platform. I'm not asking for anything hardcore here. All of my videos are blocked worldwide by default. You guys have told me there's an option on my channel that has set everything to be blocked worldwide by default. Everything that is uploaded from now on will be blocked by default. Every video previously loaded has been locked by default. I'm not asking you to change if a video is public or unlisted or private or whatever. I'm literally asking you to change that one setting. If it's possible, please do it. Don't ask me to do it because I can't. If you can bring the option back, that would be lovely. But if you just have that option to just default it so that all of my videos from this point on they will honour the public, unlisted, private option, then I'll be happy. Just go. I can't remember what they used to call it. Is it like publish worldwide, not monetize worldwide, track worldwide or something like that was the option, and then there's a block worldwide option. And then you have like monetize worldwide. It's like, because you could pick like one of a drop down list of like 5 things. Just literally make it one of the options that isn't block. If you could do that, it'd be great. I'd like to hope they can. I don't have particularly high hopes. So, hey ho. As I say, I'm knackered and I've lost my train of thought. But other than getting that email from YouTube, that's just flipped me a little bit. And also randomly got into a bit of a chat with Inky just about random things, like past things.
she'd found some old past posts from like when she was a teenager a long time ago, and for some reason randomly I've got a bit of a deja vu thing going on now. Doesn't directly relate to what Inky had been reading or what she'd found or anything, because it was just literally her teenage years, you know, like a blog or something like that. And weirdly, I don't know, I feel like I'm going through a bit of deja vu. Like, some things are going on right now, and I can't quite explain it, but it feels like I've done this before. If not now, then, you know, 10, 15, well, it'd been more than 10 years ago. I'm trying to think, like, when would it have probably been, like when I was in my 20s. I'm starting to notice things happening to me again that had happened a long old time ago, that I've been on this journey before. I've walked this path before. This journey does not end well for me if more of these things start to tie on. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about in the grand scheme, but it really does just feel like I'm starting to notice little things going on day to day that's like, huh, I've seen this happen before. Huh. I don't remember this ending too well for me. Huh. We'll see. We'll see. Can't even put my finger on what it was. Oh my god, did I really bring another light stand up here when I had one right over there? See, there you go. My memory can't be trusted at this point. Yeah, I'm gonna head off. Boys are super psyched they've got another day off school, but they're not currently feeling very well. I think they're just stressing out that tomorrow will be, not tomorrow will be school, but like school is coming. And it was kind of difficult to get them to go to sleep and things tonight. They were kind of hyped up too, because I let them stay up a little bit later than I really should have done, but yeah. So, joy of joys. Odd day. I'm going to live stream some Astral Chain before my neighbours go to bed, because I'll probably end up pissing them off. I actually spoke to them about that as well today. Just said to me, I've set up this side so that I don't cause you guys any trouble over on that side of the house, but now it's getting late, I might end up causing a bit of trouble. So, gonna redo some missions, then go to bed. You ever had that thing where you feel like you've walked a path before? You notice little similarities going on in day to day, but you can't quite, you know, nail them down? You never know, it might have been that time when I had a winning lottery ticket. I had a winning lottery ticket once, we just didn't actually put it on. So I hope you're well, and I'll see you all with a bit of luck tomorrow.